ready for the main event, BC Steel?
I am.
Is Wardlow ready for the main event? He's been a walking, talking target ever since recapturing that title, but more so than ever tonight.
Making his way to the ring from Cleveland, Ohio. Weighing in at 268 pounds, he is the IWC Heavyweight Champion, Wardlow.
The man with war in his name has carved a path of destruction much more ferocious and vicious than ever before since striking it out on his own. Now a three-time IWC champion, putting him in very elite company, but unaware of what the reset button holds for him.
Well, it could be anybody. We've still got dozens and dozens waiting for their opportunity. And what an opportunity it is. But to be the IWC World Champion, you have to go through that man.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the challenger will be chosen via the reset button.
The luckiest man in the building is about to be revealed. Well, the man who...
The challenger is currently on the Platinum World Tour. Weighing in at 184 pounds, he is the current welterweight champion, the Moneyweight, Bostick.
Well, Dylan Bostick started the reset button festivities by demanding a Super Indy title shot, and obviously that did not come to pass, but I think Bostick won out in the end, or in a manner of speaking.
Well, he does want another championship to pull off the three-peat.
I say he won, him being Bostick, because he received the highest honor the reset button can bestow tonight, but keep in mind the man he has to beat to attain the championship.
Well, it's certainly catch-22. You could be on the top of the mountain, but you got to knock off a mountain of a man in Wardlow. It wasn't you. Man, I was hoping.
Again, Bostick looking for a championship trifecta. A champion in Indiana, the champion of the welterweights, 185 pounds and under. Can he add the IWC championship to that list?
He's a champion of welterweights, a champion of a state, now he's going to be champion of the world. And who better than Dylan Bostic?
Why don't you ask Gordon?
I don't, he doesn't talk to me.
Bostick's so scared his hair's turning colors.
Well, Bostick has two, Wardlow has one. Wardlow's the man. There's no doubt about it.
I don't think Wardlow's going to be contested for the welterweight title anytime soon.
Or the Indiana Championship, because as you know, we are not in Indiana.
That is a true statement. Sometimes I wish you'd go to Indiana and not come back. But that's the title that it's all about here tonight.
Well, maybe I was in Indiana. Maybe that's where I've been. Wardlow obviously winning this game of one-upsmanship in the eyes of the people.
We're not breaking headline news by telling you Dylan Bostick is not popular.
He's popular with me.
Case in point.
No, he doesn't. All right, now, you come to an IWC show and we got a musical. Boy, I can't wait till they do Fiddler on the Roof next.
I feel like a European football game just broke out.
Well, in that case, hey, we want some Bostick.
And good luck getting that one started.
I want to know. Oh, I can't sing Be My Girl. Rachel Bostick isn't here.
How many chances are you going to single-handedly kill in one segment?
I hate chance.
Rachel Bostick in Japan right now, 3-month tour. Wishing the best to her.
Which is also not Indiana.
Thank you for your awkward preoccupation of Indiana.
Letting the people know.
Well, you don't see me bringing that call back time and time again like that. Bostick slips in underneath. Now keep in mind, BC, these two athletes have a rich history together, one time aligned under Justin LeBlanc.
Obviously, the tutelage that he offered both of those have propelled them to great things. Now they're getting underneath Bostick's skin. How is he supposed to concentrate?
And a very sensitive part of his skin.
How is he supposed to concentrate on the matter at hand if they're going to be noisy?
How about not have a fragile ego?
Who has a fragile ego?
Nice takedown by 265 of IWC champion.
I mean, Bostick, he's a fashion player.
No well-adjusted individual would leave their house looking like that head to toe, let alone walk out in front of several hundred fans in a telecast going worldwide.
Well, he may have actually been given fashion by Calvin Couture.
That's even worse. Bostick a single leg. Wardlow the gut range. That's the best way to demonstrate the size differential. Bostick went for a body part. Wardlow just threw away the body.
Wardlow at this point obviously very proud, very happy with himself. Don't underestimate Dylan Bostick. We both know he can get the job done.
Former Super Indie champion. Main event and more IWC events not count right now. Training OVW, Rick Rogers, been all over North America.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dylan Bostick says if he hears one more ball sack chant, he will leave the building and not wrestle.
Call it, Joe.
And the chant resumes.
Well, I hate to see Dylan Bostick upset and leaving. He could lose his championship title. Joe, this is just a travesty. Can these people quiet, stifle?
No. Sometimes, once in a while, wrestling events encourage fan participation. I know. Wrestling's no place to express yourself.
Thank you.
Then explain Bostic.
Right hand punch. There, I just explained it. Although
more of a jab.
It's gonna take a lot more than a jab.
If you were managing Bostick right now, what would you advise him to do?
Well, pretty much what he's doing right now. He's got to stick and move. Don't worry about the people and the words and the phrases and the things that they're yelling. Focus on the task at hand. Try and chop down the big tree. That's what you got to do.
Bostick is not well liked. He is calculated and meticulous, but a thinking man's wrestler.
I mean, if you're in there with a man who's willing to put somebody through a ring, a jab here and there is going to anger the big man.
Would you advise that move?
I would not. That is not the best strategy against Wardlow.
Left himself vulnerable, made him mad, temper activated.
Well, Bostick is playing the long game. Unfortunately, right now, the short game is not working out, so he can get to the long game.
Saw Bostick pick a fight with John McChesney when McChesney was chosen to challenge the Super Indy Championship. Bostick now picking fights with these fans, with Wardlow, with everybody. And Wardlow giving chase.
I love that hair, by the way.
I love his hair.
Yeah.
It was like 1990s Nickelodeon threw up on him.
Well, he is all that. Well, I don't know if he's afraid of the dark, but he better be afraid of Wardlow.
Yeah. Keeps it up. Wardlow may give him a roundhouse. Bostick's picking his spot, waiting for an opening. With Wardlow, sometimes those openings don't come.
He might be waiting quite a while. At some point, at one point or another, you're going to have to take it to Wardlow. There's no other way.
Bostick looking for that single leg. Wardlow dropped down to create distance, and Bostick came through the knee that dazed Wardlow.
That's exactly what I said. He took his spot, he found an opening, and he took it. But unfortunately, Wardlow's going to recover quicker than most men.
Wardlow is sick of Bostick stalling, sick of that long game, giving chase to the floor. And the sound speaks volumes.
You were saying?
Gunshot-like reverberations. And Bostick to the eyes.
Smart move by Bostick, getting in there to break the count.
Bostick has no shame. There's nothing he won't stoop to get what he feels he deserves.
Well, you don't want to...
This is what others feel he deserves.
But don't lump me into that group of others. You know, Bostick is a misunderstood soul.
Is he now?
Yes. And I could say I would be proud to call him IWC World Champion.
Well, you're in the vocal minority. Jack for Wardlow.
Man, those shots taking it out of Bostick, that's just chops by Wardlow. If he gets rolling and starts throwing out kicks and suplexes. Oh! This is really going to hurt Bostick's chances right now.
You think?
That's his name.
Well, Bostick kicks free and sends Wardlow into that ring post. Hard, solid steel. Watch Bostick suicide dive to the floor.
You asked me how I would advise Bostick? Stay on him. Repeatedly, stay on him. I mean, there's not a lot short of kryptonite that's going to take down Wardlow.
Bostick takes a chance. Down across the spine.
Perhaps Dylan Bostick could be that kryptonite. Obviously, high on confidence. That's important.
That's certainly possible.
Oh, no, it's not possible. He's definitely full of confidence.
Could he be the next IWC champion?
That also is entirely possible. And Wardlow is not all brawn, no brains. He's a smart wrestler when he's in that ring. He knows what his strengths are, and he utilizes them better than a lot of people. That's why he's still IWC World Champion. That's why he's held that title on numerous occasions.
Well, now that Wardlow is thinking clearly with his own mind, no distractions, no agendas, I would certainly concur with that. Bostick has been smart in keeping Wardlow off his feet. As you can see, that's been temporary. And back to the chop block.
Smart move. Wardlow on his back or with one leg is still dangerous, but not as dangerous as if he's upright, face to face.
If Wardlow can get to his feet for a sustained amount of time, I feel this tempo could turn. if Wardlow is on his back, he's not defenseless, but he's certainly compromised.
It's a Bostick get time to shimmy to Wardlow, trying to get in his head a little bit.
Be careful, you might wake him up. Ouch. Hard strikes by Swaggy D.
The money weight for a reason, Joe. You just see money. I don't mean just the color of his hair either.
Well, will he be getting those championship paychecks after tonight?
In firm control right now is Dylan Bostick.
Bostick taking that wrist tape off. We've seen that used in a diversion in the past. Referee takes the bait. Bostick capitalizes.
Well, I know. I was watching the referee with the wrist tape. Shot to the breadbasket, I believe, by Dylan Bostick.
And once again.
And I said Wardlow's a thinking man's wrestler. I think Bostick eclipses that. Always smart. See, he gave it to the referee.
On again.
That is a true competitor.
No shame, no remorse from Dylan Bostick.
That's because he's going for the IWC World Heavyweight Championship. That's the focus right now.
Come on, big man. I thought you were some tough guy. Come on, tough guy. Come on, tough
This might not be the smartest strategy. I don't want to...
Oh, God!
I don't want to question Dylan Bostick, but you don't want to slap the big man.
Rib crunching. Skull bounces off the canvas. A burst of offense and a half from Wardlow.
You can hear all the air just rush out of Dylan Bostick.
Now, we won on a count out, thankfully. Bostick to his feet first, but what does he have to capitalize on that?
More waking up of the big man, unfortunately.
That was not wise.
You don't spit at a bear.
Wardlow is daring Bostick to do it again. Won't give him the opportunity. Man with war in his name unloads. Second burst of adrenaline.
Bostick was trying to block those shots, but it wasn't having the desired defense that he wanted.
Bostick the flip as Wardlow tried to charge in. Wardlow's never been a speed demon, but oh, God. Bostick grabbed by his namesake.
Oh, he just bit him right on the face.
That's how high these stakes are for the IWC Championship. They will do anything. German suplex.
And he held on to it. That's the important thing. Not bad news for Bostick.
Multiple attempts here, multiple. Look out, just released and dropped him.
Wardlow is just a beast of a man.
Well, you heard it, Wardlow. We're going to finish this thing. All day long, countered. Bostick tried to roll through, chop the shoulders, couldn't get the momentum. Wheelbarrow suplex, Wardlow the advantage. Got him, no.
The look on Dylan Bostick's face, I thought he was out of it.
He's not doing much better than that at this point. Dazed, trying desperately to catch his breath. Wardlow, looking as strong as he's ever been.
Does not bode well for Dylan Bostick if Wardlow is going to the top rope.
And Wardlow can fly. We've seen it in the past, and so is Bostick. We'll let him happen.
Dylan Bostick not clearing Wardlow for takeoff. Oh!
Bostick is looking to elevate 265 and what could spell the end of this contest. Dylan.
Come on!
Daring Wardlow. And Bostick was waiting with the uppercut. Flying knee. Oh.
So this could be it. We could have a new champ.
Knockout shot. Dylan's done it. No. Less than half a count away. I mean, new IWC champion.
Bostick seemed to be at a loss for words. He may have damaged that foot when he had landed after throwing those knees. But what a competitor, still willing to give it to him. Joe, how does IWC World Heavyweight Champion Dylan Bostick sound to you?
Well, it sounds like we'd be in for a long 2019, but Dylan's good enough to do it. Sidewalk slam. Wardlow hooks the leg. Near fall. What a gut check from both of these two athletes.
Wardlow may have thought he had him there, but Dylan Bostick has resolve. You got to give that to him. I think Bostick could make a prideful, a respectful IWC World Heavyweight Champion. The press events, the money weight.
And it's not often you see Wardlow down for an extended period of time. That shows you what Bostick is taking out of the champion.
But sure, we saw some vicious knees. Wardlow trying to shake the cobwebs loose. And if Bostick can stay on him, can keep being aggressive, he's got a shot.
What he's doing, saw Wardlow coming in. Cross body. New champion coming. No. Bostick doing everything he can possibly do, but can't solve the puzzle, the riddle of Wardlow. Roll up, Wardlow hangs on. Can't that time. Took out. Bostick may have had tights.
Well, anything for leverage.
Working Rana. Bostick doing whatever he can deep in the playbook, not enough.
Didn't have the ability to hook both of those tree trunk sized legs on Wardlow. You got to wonder what you're thinking if you're Bostick at this point.
Well, Bostick trying to elevate Wardlow. Is he going for Wardlow's signature move? Swaggy D.
Joe, there it is. Joe, we have a new champion. Get ready to say it, Joe. Get ready to say it. Here it comes.
Oh, Bostick entering history. New champion, oh. Bostick's beaten many a man that way. Wardlow not to be out of that list yet.
Joe, how much closer do you got to come if you're Dylan Bostick?
Well, hey, he came close, but it might as well have been a mile away because it doesn't get him the championship.
Well, 2.9 ain't going to get it done. Bostick clearly frustrated.
Is he gone? Oh, no.
Well,
if Dylan's disqualified, he will not win the championship. Think about this, Dylan. Wait a minute.
oh no! What's he doing out here?
John McChesney. Bostick got in his face in the Super Indie title reset.
Now, where was that called for? Explain that to me.
John McChesney doesn't want to see Bostick backdoor his way to a championship ring.
No, it was circumventing,
And
maybe.
McChesney respects Wardlow. But it only accomplished so much.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, Joe, you know what you do? You try again.
Oh, God!
Where's that referee reset button?
Well, now we got no Raw. And Wardlow, undaunted. That shows you that there will be casualties when these two men get heated. Doesn't matter who gets in there. Whale! And Bostick into the knee of Wardlow. Knockout shot. Wardlow's got this, but there's no referee.
Well, thankfully one, these people aren't the referees. Two, they don't know that a pinfall is 3. I mean, he's out.
Maybe permanently. Well, Bostick from behind. Oh, Swaggy D again. A second official out here. Not like this. You gotta be kidding me. Whoa! Wardlow still with life.
Bobby Williams shows 2. I said earlier, what more do you got to do if you're Dylan Bostick? I don't think he has a kitchen sink lying around. Well, maybe he does. You don't want to rule that out if you're Dylan Bostick. Oh, now wait a minute.
Wardlow dazed but on his feet. Oh, Bostick! The momentum caused Bostick to strike himself all day long. Wardlow has done it.
Here's your winner and still the IWC World Heavyweight Champion, Wardlow.
It's a celebration.
Bostick gave everything he had. And then some, every trick he could find in his book. But not enough to stop the man with war in his name.